Right everyone, we've stumbled upon something here. So, let's have a little look. It looks pretty smashed up and abandoned, but we will have a look. See where we are. There may be, once again as usual, maybe people local to me that may recognise this place or know where it is. It's pretty just abandoned, emptied and wrecked really. Let's have a look and see what we can find. A little bit dark in here. Oh, it's not too bad. Let's go through here. Wow, kind of lots of very bizarre graffiti, as I'm sure you are used to seeing in these videos by now. Right, one little room, could have been a little kitchen I suppose. Let's use that pile of broken glass there. Oh, what do we have here? Complete darkness, toilets, definitely not much to see in here, apart from someone's horrible abandoned clothes and the usual smashed up toilets and sinks. And whoops, sorry about that folks, I'm still struggling a little bit with this gimbal. I need to change some settings I think. That what unites for no apparent reason will fall apart for no apparent reason. There you go. Very mouldy in here, so I'm going to exit because it smells. Some kind of, I'm guessing it was probably a workshop of some description. Huge shutters there, which open and roll up onto the ceiling. So I'm guessing vehicles of some description repaired or maintained in here. More graffiti. Yesterday's price, not today's price. There we go. The philosophers are in town with their graffiti. Look at that. Bizarre. Some of them are actually quite talented artists, but not my cup of tea. Right, let's go and have a look, see what else we can find. There's more places in the other end of here. I think obviously it will be the offices, I'm guessing, to support this place, whatever it was. I'll show you a little bit outside this place in a minute, but there is actually a site in use here, and I've just spoken to one chap who said they got vehicles in and out, so I'll just keep out of his way and respect his wishes. Yeah, guessing this was probably office type places in support of whatever was going on there. Wow, the false ceiling is all collapsed and is all over the floor, as I'm guessing it usually is once the rain and the damp have got through. See if we can just have a look out this window. Some of you may get a clue as to where we are when you see this view. There we are. Yeah, pretty much empty and abandoned is about what it is. Another toilet there. Sounds like there's birds living in there somewhere. All the usual toilet vandalism. Right. See what else we got. Another toilet there, I won't bother going in the toilet. Another office. Fairly standard, abandoned office. Another office, full of leaves. I think that's pretty much what we have here, folks. Abandoned offices. Oh. The pigeons are in. We have, wow. Right, you can't see what I'm looking at, I'll show you. That's some kind of obviously a plant room, what they refer to as. But right inside the door here, which you need to be very careful of, is this. A huge hole, and that is deep. You probably can't see it here. It's probably at least 20 feet deep. I don't know if it goes anywhere. I may have a look down there shortly, but I get the impression that where my torch beam is at the bottom of this ladder here, that's some sort of tunnel that goes further. So I may have a look at that in a short while. But let's have a look. Let's go back out of here. Go back onto our normal video. My gimbal is really playing up today. And it's kind of doing its own thing. So what I'm going to try and do is get a centered background again. Here we go. That's better. Let's start from there. Okay, let's continue on. I think there's more to see. I can't quite figure out how you get into the other half of this building, so let's go further around here. We may have to go outside and go a different way. Right, let's try that. So you're going to end up seeing the outside of the place now. I don't know whether it's going to be easier to go through the front or the back, so and the inspection pit there, we'll leave that because it's all filled in. It's full of dirt and bricks and rubble, so nothing to see. Here's another door which looks like it's been screwed shut. Oh, right, here we go. A bit more. Some more shuttery things there where they probably maintain vehicles or whatever. It's a shame the place is empty and abandoned. There's literally nothing in here. I believe, although I'm not certain, I believe it used to belong to the MOD. Now, we're going to get a little bit close to the site that's still in operation at the moment, but we'll have a look and see where we can go. Let's go. That's where we've just been, inside there. You probably recognise that. There you go. If anybody knows what that is, that's where we are. Just to the right of me at the moment is the entrance where I came in. I'm not going to show you that, but you can see this particular building looks fairly secure apart from this wide open door here. So let's have a look. Here we are. Pigeon flies out. Another pigeon. Oh, that's not actually a way into the building, so we'll retreat from there and let the pigeons carry on. Lots of vandalism up here, but you can see now it's all been had the screens put on. So that door wide open, but obviously it's screwed closed now with the screens. And in front of me here is what appears to be an abandoned prison truck. So see if we can get round that and see if we can find an entrance to the building. I think they're actually using this to block the way in, and this is where, if I'm not careful, I am going to get attacked by prickly things. Oh dear, I'm stuck. Let's go. Oh, man alive. Ow, 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 ow. Sorry about that, folks. We are there. Haha. Right, looks like we're not getting in there. However, what you can see here is a prison truck. Lots of doors and chains. Let's see if we can get in. There's a step here. Wow. Okay. Sounds like I've set off some sort of alarm. But what that's going to be, I'm not quite sure. And there we go again. I think it's some sort of detector thing which may be running out. You can't quite see a very good picture here. Let's put some light on the job. This is your I suppose it's a typical modern prison truck nowadays. Get a window to see out, and you get a small plastic seat to sit on, and you get locked in to a very, very, very small place. There's the alarm thing again. I don't think it's anything to be concerned about. There's a different door here, and I suppose this is where the prison officer type person sat, or escort or security person, whatever he was called. Some sort of control section there with his little desk, and he then has a secure way of communicating with the driver through this little window into there. I can hear footsteps. Little fridge here. And there's another door there, look, for separating the, I suppose, the security man, escort, whatever his name is. But strangely, he's got a door there to separate him, but then he's got two more doors which are kind of in the same compartment as him, and they just kind of chain shut like this. And there's a lock there as well. So you should imagine it's a very secure place. You're definitely not going to get out. There is a call, some sort of a call bell system in there, although I can't see how they would operate it. Right, this is a little bit, to be honest, it's a little bit claustrophobic in here. I wouldn't be keen on spending much time in here, but then again, I don't break the law, so it's not somewhere I'm going to be seeing. There you go, a prison truck, guys. And there's something here, another door. Let's have a look. What's in here? Some sort of storage thing, and a spare radiator for the truck. How bizarre. Right, that's the prison truck. Look at the view out the back of there. I'm sure the people that occupied this truck never actually got to see this view. Right, let's see if we can get into this other building. Just to show you where we are, guys, this is the rear of where we've just been. Can't actually find a way into this side of the building, but that's the place we've been in just there. Shame there isn't a great deal to see, but there you go. It's all pretty overgrown and stuff. Here we are, look. Another place here. Someone's left their jacket, which tends to suggest somebody may have been here in the recent past. Not quite sure why or what they would have been doing. Some more crazy graffiti. Very odd buildings though, I don't know what they would have been used for. Really. Just odd sort of places. Yeah, I mean, what would it have been used for? Provided an abandoned facility for people to come and smash glass everywhere. There you go. You can see this door's been screened over, but now then, pan heaters, fan heaters, heating contactor, stacked coil supply, yeah, again another odd building. It's got a kind of a huge door there, which I suppose could have been where a vehicle came in. The strange thing about it is that if you go back, and each side of this room has got these heaters up there, these electric fan blower heaters. Empty building like this where you keep a vehicle, what would they be used for? Very, very unusual, I think, unless it was just, you know, genuinely to keep a mechanic or somebody warm. Quite odd. And a sink, random sink at the side of the room. Other than that, absolutely nothing in here. So there you go, another strange place. Alright folks, back again. We've got to be quiet because I've seen a few people around. But some more buildings here on the same site. And these are quite odd too. So if you see just over here, we have life buoys and rescue floats. Now, it's obviously well known that you do find some strange things in these places. And once again, this is a kind of a strange shutter type place that here, which you'd think might be used, you know, for a vehicle. And again, it's got fan heaters, inspection pit. It's quite unusual. Let's get a bit of light on the subject over here because it's quite dark here. So what do we have here? Office space, I'm guessing, as usual, but that's it, nothing much in there, completely empty, derelict. There's a door here which I believe just goes to the outside where I came in. So let's go back round here. As you can see, there's a site just next to us here which is in use, so we do have to be a little bit careful. I don't think they particularly... Do you see that? Rabbit running into the building. Oh well, you find all kinds of things. Let's go. Oh, there is another building to the left here. Let's just go round and have a look what we can see, being careful of course. And some sort of plant room, I'm guessing. All the information up there. Don't know what it means. It's probably to do with pipelines and what switches what on and off and that kind of thing. And I'm guessing that all this paperwork is something to do with that. And it will of course have had all keys for various bits and pieces up there. So that's it for a second. Now I'm just going to go outside here for a minute. Now if you can see over there, right over there, and let's just right over there. So, whoops, sorry, there's some shipping containers there. Now down there and to the right there are some more abandoned buildings, but they're kind of underground type places. So I'm going to see if we can get into those. That's where I originally met a person there earlier, so let's see if we can get into those now.